Let's shift focus over to Venezuela, where the Maduro government is claiming that it has derailed a coup attempt. It has accused the United States, Colombia and Chile of having colluded in a plot to assassinate President Nicolas Maduro and install a general in his place. As per Maduro, the plan allegedly involved an attack on the headquarters of its intelligence agency to release a former defense minister who fell out with the Socialist Party in 2009. Venezuelan communications minister has claimed that the alleged coup involved active duty and retired military officers working on directions from opposition leader Juan Guaido. They say the plan, if not thwarted, would have been executed last weekend.
Lo que puede venir es una revolución más radical, una revolución más profunda y una revolución que acabe completo con los privilegios de la oligarquía y de todos estos sectores fascistas del país. Hemos develado, desmantelado y capturado a una banda fascista de terroristas que pretendía un golpe de Estado contra la sociedad venezolana y contra la democracia venezolana. Están capturados bajo...
Guaido, for his part, has dismissed the coup claims as fiction, saying he has lost count of how many times the same accusations had been repeated. He says he will continue as his calls on the armed forces to abandon President Nicolas Maduro.
Miren, es el cuento número N. O sea, ya ustedes, la prensa nacional, perdió la cuenta de cuántas veces ha habido reiteradas acusaciones de lo mismo. Nosotros el llamado que hemos hecho y que seguimos haciendo, como lo hicimos ayer, en el Parlamento Nacional, es la familia militar, es la Fuerza Armada que se ponga del lado de la Constitución.
Remember, 17 people had been charged with attempting a coup on April 30th during Guaido's failed attempt to inspire an uprising. The efforts failed to shift the military's allegiance, and Guaido was backed by only 30 military personnel. And here's the latest on Boeing's 737 MAX fleet. It is one disappointment followed by another. In the latest, the U.S. aviation regulator has identified another new potential risk in the aircraft. The FAA said that there is another potential risk that needs to be addressed before the 737 MAX can return to service. The FAA tweeted, and I quote, "The FAA recently found a potential risk that Boeing must mitigate." Quote ends. The risk was uncovered during a simulator test. The FAA did not elaborate on what exactly the issue is. There is also no clarity on whether the issue can be addressed with a software upgrade or will require a hardware fix. What this new setback means is that Boeing will not be able to conduct a certification test anytime soon, at least not until the 8th of July. There are already a couple of issues that Boeing and the FAA have been working with in regard to the 737 MAX. The first is the aircraft's anti-stall system, or the MCAs. The malfunctioning in the MCAs came to light after the Lion Air and the Ethiopian airline crashes. According to experts, the pilots of the ill-fated flight struggled to disengage the aircraft's automated anti-stall system. The pilots could not regain control of the cockpit while the anti-stall system repeatedly pushed the aircraft's nose down. The second problem came to light earlier this month. The FAA said that more than 300 Boeing 737 jets have faulty wing parts. These defective parts have been installed in the aircraft's landing edge slat track, and that they could be susceptible to quote-unquote premature failure or cracks. The FAA has also said that a crack in leading edge slats cannot solely bring down an aircraft, but it can severely damage it mid-air. At least 148 aircraft are currently fitted with these defective parts. They were all produced by a single supplier. Of these, Boeing has said it has identified 20 737 MAX and 21 737 NG planes that are most likely operating with these faulty parts. The 737 MAX was Boeing's most selling aircraft. The fleet was grounded following the Ethiopian Airlines Flight 8302 that crashed in March 2019. A total of 346 people have been killed in 2 air disasters involving the 737 MAX.